Hello, welcome back to my channel. We have one more subscription box to open. This came, let's see, today is Tuesday. I think it came yesterday in the mail. So today I am filming this on the 24th and it should go up. Today's Tuesday. I think it'll go up today. This will just be a bonus video. But anyways, this is the Slay Glam Beauty box. I will link it down below, whatever it is called. I had this subscription years ago and I stopped it just because I had too many subscriptions at the time, and I got October's because I liked the palette. It was sneak peek at the beginning of the month, way before all of the other like palette launches, so I wasn't overwhelmed at that point. But we're gonna open it up and see what we got for this month. Again, I will link them down below. I want to say this is around like $24.95. what BoxyCharm used to be. It's mostly indie brands. I want to say it's 5 full-size items, mostly makeup. So we'll open it up. So if you want to see what I got in this month's Slay Glam Beauty box, then just keep on watching. Please take a moment, hit the subscribe button if you are new. We are going to do a try on, so I have some face makeup on, not a lot. Again, this bag was sneak peeked, so I know what's in here, so I was able to do partial face. So we'll try on most of the stuff at the very end. So if you're interested, stay till the end. So yeah, let's jump into the unboxing. Okay. So let me cut this. I have some scissors. Again, I want to say it's around 20. It was under 25, I believe. It did ship out kind of late compared to the other ones. I think this is normally when it goes out. So just keep that in mind. I am going to get this one more month. Again, November is my birthday month. So I figured I would just keep this and the Ice Cream Beauty bag through November, moving the table, and then I will kind of gauge how next month goes. And I honestly might keep everything through December because I'm hoping that there's some like Christmas themed stuff in some of these boxes. So realistically, the Ice Cream Beauty box is going to stay no matter what, but the beauty bag, this bag, I will have an extra Ipsy in November. So it came in the little candy corn mailer. It used to come in like a box that kind of looked like a purse, but I think it always ended up getting destroyed in the mail. So I think she's gone to like just a mailer. And then everything inside is wrapped in bubble wrap, and I will just keep the scissors out. Seems like it's packaged pretty well. Like I said, I did get this years ago. I just had too many subscriptions. So we got one layer of bubble wrap. So right on top, this is where we're 2 layers in. So there is a lip gloss. This is from Illuminati, and I want to say this is the brand that was in the Ice Cream Beauty box. The only difference was I think that one was green. So this one I'm just going to put in with my giveaway stuff because it looks like it's just kind of a clear with multicolored sparkles, which I have lip glosses like that. So we won't try that on. There is a Jello Shots Jelly Eyeshadow. Amor Us is the brand. I don't see a card. There could be one in with the palette. Again, everything that is in here was sneak peeked on the website, so I knew what was coming. So this is in Amber Gold. If you like to be surprised, then just don't look at their Instagram page. I follow quite a few beauty boxes and things like that, and then I'll get sneak peeks for stuff. So I saw the eyeshadow palette that was going to be in this box, and I reached out to the owner and was like, can I still sign up? And she said, yes, you'll be able to receive October's bag. This looks like it's an orange. And again, this is in Amber Gold. It looks like there's, I've never really used these jelly shadows, so I'm going to take that off. And it's just like a clear, I wish it was like a hard plastic piece that stayed in, because those actually kind of help things from drying out. I'm just gonna stick my nail in here a little bit and see if we can get a tiny bit, just to kind of see. A lot, let's do a little more. Again, this does look like an orange, which is appropriate. And then I think this was mostly like candy and food themed for Halloween. So there's the copper. It's pretty. I don't know if we'll use this today, but I figured I would keep it. So I might as well swatch it. Oh, there's a smaller. I got it under my nail. Okay. And again, I don't know what the prices of this stuff are. That may be something that's on the website. I didn't look super close. Give me a wet wipe. But it does seem like everything's packaged really well. I don't think I ever had an issue with stuff coming from this one broken, like we're having with BoxyCharm, where they're not putting a ton of packing material in things, and it doesn't want to come off very easily. So it seems like it's got some lasting power, which is nice. I'll put that there so it doesn't fall off the table. We have a liquid highlighter from St. Lux in rose gold. I think there was different choices, or not choices, but different variations in the highlighter, because the one I saw was white. So there's probably, you know, rose gold, gold, white, I'm assuming, which I don't mind the rose gold. That tends to be, like, as far as like champagne colors, more of what I would wear on a daily basis. And I've been trying to get into liquid highlighter. So there it is right there. That's not bad. Okay, then we have from Rude Cosmetics, which I have used some stuff from them. This is a cream puff blush in the shade Fruit Heart, I think. There's tape on the box here. I said a lot of this was like food themed, or tried to be like candy themed, I think, for Halloween. So there is the packaging. It looks like it's kind of an orangey color, which is nice. Okay, so there's, it's very, very creamy. I'm not having to dip my finger in much, so there's that. No smell. I was halfway expecting it to be like fruit scented. It is not. So here's someone that does not like scented makeup. So far, none of the, I don't think this had a smell to it either. The lip gloss probably does, but no, that doesn't smell like anything either. Okay, and then we have the palette, which is why I signed up. And again, I don't see a card. So it's probably one of those things like for pricing and stuff, you've got to go look on their website or look at Instagram, which is fine. This is the candy palette, and this is from Rasha Cosmetics, which I do remember getting stuff from this brand when I got this subscription before. But there you go. You can kind of see the candy writing right there. But this looked like a really pretty indie, like this is a super indie brand, I'm assuming. I've never looked at this company's website, and I will link the palette from the company's website also down below if you're interested. But this, it says it's a pressed pigment palette. Take that off, and there's 1, 2, 3 mattes, and then 2, 4, 5 shimmers. And then you've got, you know, the candy corn print in the background. It just looked really pretty. Let's see, we have licorice, Reese's Pieces, and butterscotch are the mattes. So let's swatch the 3 mattes. I don't remember this brand being bad. I'm going to say the formula on this looked better than what I remember their palettes being. So we're talking a few years. So they've improved, which is good. I mean, you obviously don't want a brand to like get stagnant, but there's the mattes right there. And then let's see. making a mess. We've got Sour Patch, Airheads, Candy Corn, Sour Punch, and Caramel. I'm gonna just swatch just because I want to see this candy corn. These all kind of looked like they were duochromes, and there's Sour Punch right there. So we'll just do those two. Super pretty. Super, super pretty. So I am going to try and clean up my hand a little bit, and then we'll jump in to the try on. So if you're not interested in that, thank you so much. And if you're interested in the try on, we're getting into it right now. I have a little bit of concealer like under my eyes and in like the center of my face, a little bit of powder, a little bit of an eyebrow pencil, cream contour, and some bronzer. The cream contour I'm using is the Benefit Quickie Contour, which is not available. The powder and stuff I can link down below. But this is going to be a relatively like quick look. I have a little bit of concealer on my eyelids, so I'm not going to go in with normal primer. I just kind of want to see how the stuff performs. So let's do the cream blush first, because I'm just do the things in the order that I would normally put them on my face. And this is the brush. It's a Jessup Defined Buffer, and this is what I like for cream blush. I'm just literally gonna dip a little bit in there, and we'll see how it goes. It seems like it's blending in. It is pigmented. I wasn't sure. I don't think I got too much though. I think that's probably fine, because I found with cream blush, like even if you don't go in and diffuse it, like it does wear down. So it does lighten up after a little bit, but this is probably something I would go in with my powder puff over it, or my powder brush, just to diffuse it a little bit. But it's pigmented and it's going over, like I said, I had a little bit of powder on my face, so it's not disrupting anything. The pigmentation is good. And again, that was in the shade, I think it's Fruit Tart. It just says Cream Puff Natural Blush. It had the Fruit Tart on the box, but it doesn't say that on here, so I don't know if that's what it's called. And then I do have a little, this is a little e.l.f. putty bronzer brush, but I like it for, I feel like this has already calmed down a little bit. Yeah, I found some formulas, if you just kind of put them on, like they look scary for a minute, and then they kind of hang out and melt in a little bit on their own. And then they will, like if you didn't set this, this would wear down throughout the day, and it wouldn't look like this at the end of the day. If you want to get it to have a little more longevity, then you would put some powder on top of it, some sort of a corresponding shade, but on its own, this has got like a little doe foot. I'm gonna just do, excuse me, 2 little dots. Now, is this something that you could use your finger for? Probably. And it's kind of seems like I can see where I put the dots. So maybe don't. Like I blended them out now, but like it took me a minute. So maybe don't put it on your face with the applicator. So I tapped it in a little bit with the brush, and then like I said, I'm just not somebody that loves to go in with their finger, and that's just a personal preference thing. But again, I think that blended out fine. It's not like chunky glittery, and it's not like the most blinding liquid highlighter I've ever seen. So it's pretty, like I would say that's pretty wearable. And this is the shade, like I know it's rose gold, but it's not overly pinky. It's a little more on the champagne side, and it's not overly gold, because I'm not someone that wears like pure like yellow gold highlighter unless it's around like Christmas. Such again is just a personal preference thing. I prefer like champagne colored. So this, it's very wearable. It's pretty. Okay, so let's try the palette. Like I said, I have a little bit of concealer. And then these were pretty flaky, so I'm not probably going to use a glitter glue today just because I'm not going to leave this on. But normally I would go in with some sort of a glitter glue. So I think I'm just going to use a little bit of the orange and then just a little bit of the candy corn shade, because those are the two, and then maybe a little bit of butterscotch to blend it out. We'll see. So I'm just going in with a smaller fluffy brush. And this might not be completely accurate. Whilst I do have some concealer, I don't have the full like base that I would normally have, but it seems to be doing fine with just, you know, what I had on my lid, which is nice. I think it's a decent formula. Like I said, I don't remember their stuff ever being bad before, but this seems like it's better than what I remember, so that's nice. I don't have any other palettes from this brand. Whatever I'd gotten before I decluttered, and I think it was just a space issue. I don't think it was because they were bad palettes, because my storage has changed and it had gotten smaller at one point. So I know I downsized my palettes at one point and then was able to bring in my cart. So then I had more storage later on. But I know initially when we moved, like when we were pregnant with Emma, our now 2-year-old, I had to downsize because I cut my storage in half at one point in time and then was able to expand, and now I'm back down here, so I have more room. But I used a little bit of the yellow and a little bit of the orange. I said this would probably be a little more intense if I had my actual base on, but I think this is nice. If you're somebody that doesn't want a ton of color, then just go in with a lighter amount of primer, or like a regular primer, not like a concealer primer like Ulta brand, Urban Decay, Milani would probably give you a similar effect. And then I'm just going to put some of the candy corn on my finger and then just put this on the lid. And again, you want longevity, go in with some glitter glue, which normally I would do, but again, I'm going to take this off. My kids are napping and I just wanted to try this because if I don't try it now, I'm probably not going to be able to, because we're running out of time here in the month. So just gonna see, and this is going on with the brush. Like I was able to get it on the inner corner. My eyes are watering, so it doesn't want to stick right out in here, and that's, I'm gonna say that's my eyelid, not the eyeshadow, because my eyes are starting to run a little bit. My allergies have been really bad. Okay, so the orange worked really well. I can do some of the black. I'm just going to use the same brush. I tried to clean it off. And the nice thing with the black is you could go in with some of the yellow or the orange. It's pretty pigmented. Like I said, I don't have much of an eye base on either. So definitely a better, not that it was bad before, but this is definitely, which I mean, I think you would kind of hope formulas would grow and improve as the company ages and grows and all of that. I will try and see what this palette, if it's available on the company's website, what it retails for, because there was no cart, so I don't know if this palette was made specifically for this box, or if it's available on the company's website. I will link that down below. So I'm going to go in again with a little bit of butterscotch. And you could probably easily use the orange too. I think that blended out really nicely. So we'll do, I'm looking at the blue, the Sour Patch shade. So I normally don't do blue, but that's the color I was looking at. And I'm not going to do any mascara or liner. It's just, and I'm making a mess. But it's going on and it looks nice. So I'm going to leave it like that because I'm getting it all under my eye. So let me put my glasses back on really quick and I'll give you final thoughts. I am impressed with the palette. Like I said, I don't have much of an eye base on, and I think especially the black, I think did really, really well. So I have I'm excited to have this. Obviously we're at the end of the month, so this is probably something that's definitely going to get more use hopefully next year, but I am happy to have it. Again, this is the reason that I got this subscription this month. This seems nice. I had the jelly shadow. It did dry down. It's a nice orangey copper color, which is nice for fall. Like I could maybe try and get some use out of this going into November. I had a hard time getting it off my hand. I had to use actual makeup remover to get it off. So if that tells you anything. The blush seems nice. It went on well. I like this color. It's kind of like a burnt orange bricky kind of a color, which again is nice for fall. Didn't disrupt anything underneath because I do have a little bit of powder on. Seemed nice. This also seemed nice. I wouldn't recommend going straight on because I had to go in with my finger to get rid of the dots from putting it on with the doe foot, but this seemed fine. I'm going to leave it on my table here because I've been trying to force myself to use liquid highlighter more. The other one I have is the White Lock. This one has a little bit of micro shimmer in it, so I like that this one is more like everyday wearable compared to the other one. This one doesn't have any micro shimmer in it. This one I have to make sure I shake it to make sure it's getting mixed well. But yeah, very, very happy. The only thing that I'm not keeping is the thing I'm waving around in my hand is the Illuminati lip gloss. Like I said, I think the Ice Cream Beauty Box, the green one that we got this month, is the same brand. They're both in my giveaway basket. So I do currently have a giveaway going on. It's going to run till the end of the month. So make sure you check that out. And to enter, all you have to do is be subscribed and leave me a comment on that video. So make sure you do that. And yeah, thank you guys so, so much. Let me know what you thought of this month's box and have a wonderful rest of your day. And hopefully I'll see you in another video very, very soon. Bye, everybody.